The menstrual cycle is more than a biological teaching. It's a process that going with us a large part of our life. We live with it and the people around us also live with the influence of this cycle. Hello, for those who don't know me, my name is Paula Vasquez. I'm from the 2019 generation and today I will talk to you about the project we did with Jishua and Sangita. As a group, we choose the theme menstrual hygiene and we embrace the UN objectives of gender equality, conscious awareness, and quality education. The workshop was held in Chile, India, and China, and depending on the reality of each country, the workshop would vary. The survey carried out in Chile was a third interview, and we interviewed 63 persons and they talk about their preference and their interest. For the workshop in Chile, we create a promotional poster and the workshop was in collaboration with Auto Korea Feminist School and Amei Sufro, who collaborate in my mental health project the last year. From Auto Korea, Camila Rubio, a yoga teacher, and from Ameis, Katrina Oñate, midwife student. And you can see the photos of the workshop. The first photo is I'm with Camila and I'm talking because it's the welcome. And the other photo is with Catherine and she's talking there about the menstrual cup and the recycling pads. So how you can see in this slide, you can see the poster that we make the promotional in Instagram and the topics of the project, and the poster said let's talk about menstruation. So why use sustainable hygiene methods? A woman can use more than 13,000 sanitary pads and plastic tampons during her fertile life. A plastic sanitary napkins take about 500 years to degrade and the tampon applicator a little longer. This contains a substance that greatly harms the environment. Currently, the most polluting waste on our planet are tampons and plastic sanitary pads, along with baby diapers. This is alarming. To get an idea, each towel after use weighs 5 grams, so we produce 65 kilograms of garbage per year. In 40 years, there are 2,600 kilograms of garbage. In other words, every 100 menstruating women we produce 6,500 kilograms of garbage a year. In 40 years, we throw away 260 tons of highly polluting and non-degradable menstrual protection in our environment. Hey, look how sad the planet is. After this fatalistic vision, the good news is that we can transform this sad earth into a happy earth. And how? We need to have a change of habits, empower ourselves, and take responsibility for our decisions. The other good news is that sustainable methods are gaining traction in recent years, but their use remains limited by misinformation. The most used methods are the menstrual cup and cloth bath. Why use a menstrual cup? As you know, the cup is an intravaginal device made of highly flexible medical silicone. It can be used between 10 to 12 hours. It is a safe and painless method. It is not dangerous for health since it doesn't produce toxic shock syndrome like tampons. It's economically more profitable since you have to buy one every 10 years. The care that must be taken is that it must be sterilized before and after menstruation. Ideally, mix the use of cloth, towels, and menstruation cups to avoid staining. Now that you have the information, become aware and start with the change. We can make decisions about our bodies and love the planet. The spiritual look. As many will know, spirituality is a cultural characteristic of Latin America. That is why it seems strictly necessary to include it. From ancient culture, the menstrual cycle marks a cyclical time. also link it to the same time of nature because they believe that this is a dance. According to the Mapuche tradition, or most famous native people, they explain that if the first day of your menstruation something hurts or bothers you, it's because there is something wrong related to your father. The second day with your mom. The third day indicates that there is something wrong or something to solve with your man. And the fourth day there is something to do with yourself. Like the Mapuche culture, different cultures associate menstrual cycles with different natural phenomena, such as season, change, and lunar cycles. The rituals are varied from throwing blood into the river to painting their face with it. But mainly, for many ancestral communities, it was a symbol of worship because it was considered a source of life. So, culturally, it's not a phenomenon that should be ashamed. On the contrary, to be proud of something so beautiful. To make the project even more visible, we create a website in WordPress where we upload the content with a brief summary of the workshops and the respective visual materials. So we have the Yishua, Sangira, and my workshops there. And to end, 3 photos of our meetings. I'm very grateful for the team that we formed. We spent a good time with these wonderful women. Thank you very much for your attention. And remember, be the change.